Black History Month wraps up this weekend, but in Dothan, the impact and importance goes far beyond the month of February. Murals across the city keep Black history alive every single day, from Ray Charles to the Tuskegee Airmen, from a Juneteenth celebration to George Washington Carver. These walls tell the history that has shaped our present. And then there's also Dancing Dave. He's never owned a car. He walked everywhere he went, stopping to dance for anyone who crossed his path. But now he lives on a wall frozen in time, still moving people. The murals do more than just decorate. They educate, reflect, and remind us that Black history is to be celebrated all the time. Dothan resident Marcus Cage echoes that statement.
This is not Black history. This is American history. Make time to visit them instead of just driving by, looking at them, and just keep on going. Research, find out what they're about. And the impact that has been made needs to be taught year-round, not just in February.
Tune in tomorrow night at news4now.live and your streaming apps for a look at the Wiregrass Black History Gala. The red carpet begins at 5. The program starts at 6. News 4's Katie Ring will be there getting all the sights and sounds.